Hello and welcome to episode 31 of the Team One Take podcast. My name is Holler. With me is Dash and, of course, Sagi. And we have a great guest. And we've been wanting him for so long. He's going to be representing CHOKBR, was the MVP leader in the CHOKBR Fall 2026. And as we go into this one, is, of course, the jungler here, Dani from Influence Rage. How are you doing today, Dani?
Hello, guys. Thank you for the invite. I'm really grateful to be here. And yeah, let's talk about the CHOKBR, about my career, and also about AWC.
Yeah,
Thank you,
let's
guys.
get things let's get this started, okay? And this is a funny moment because when I look at your player history, you started in Influence Rage with AOV, and now you've gone through
Yes.
you went to Vivo Keyed, you went through all these other teams, and then Alpha 7, and then now you're back to Influence Rage, and you will be representing Brazil here. But like, kind of walk me through a little bit about your player history and your journey here.
Yes. So, talk about my journey. To be honest, I didn't start playing MOBA games
Mm.
when I was when I was 12 years old or something like that. To be honest, I didn't know about anything about this scenario, about MOBA games or something like that. To be honest, I just play Clash Royale in that time. I just play. Yeah, it's a
Nice.
liter is a really different style, right?
Yeah.
I just play like Clash Royale with my friends, and in that time, I also know that I really like the competition because when I was playing with my friends, I saw that I was like really better than that guys, you know? I was
Ah.
like in that time like 3,000 trophies was really great, and there was 3,000 trophies and the others was like 1,000 something, and then I said, oh, maybe I am good in these kind of things like games.
Mhm, mm, mm.
Then they played some championships, but jokes like the prize pool was like a gift card, you know, just for
Oh,
buy
yeah, yeah,
something
yeah,
in the
yeah.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And after that, I stopped to play Clash Royale, and then I know about AOV. I was watching my TV at my home, and then I said something about AOV, and then I said, "Oh, this game seems to be cool." Was a was a time that was releasing the DC. The DC champions was a Batman, was a Wonder Woman, and something like that.
Mhm,
And I said,
mhm.
"Oh, seems to be good. I'm gonna try." And then I tried that, and to be honest, I was really bad in that time because I never played. I have never played like MOBA games or even watched something, and that was really bad. To be honest, I was super in that time, not jungler.
So when
Yeah.
you're getting into a game like this, especially like a MOBA, did you have a group of
Hmm.
friends that you played with?
Yes, yes, the same friends that I was playing the
Oh, the
Clash
Clash
Royale.
Royale, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but to be honest, everyone was really bad. Even me, I didn't know, I didn't know about anything. I just was playing like in AOV was like the Tai one, right? The Tai with the
Mm.
support. Is don't want. I just play with her.
Mm.
Every game is like 500 mats with her in AOV. That was
100
super.
match.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes, and
When did you
then
start playing jungle?
yes. So I started to play jungle because my friend was a mono Levi. He just played with Levi in that
Mm.
time. And then I just played with him. And he was,
Yeah.
in that time, he was very good with that champion. And then he stopped to play. And I even continues to play. And then I said, maybe now I want to play with Levi too because he was really good.
Mm,
And then I started just play Levi and try to push like a how can I say a ranking, right? Was Conquer in that time, and then I started to play, and then I played 1 or 2,000 games with Levi, and
wow.
then I got in that time like top 20
Okay.
when I started to play just Levi, and then I was thinking that oh maybe I am jungle and not support because when I was support I was like master or something like that
Yeah, yeah,
because I
Mm.
didn't know something anything about the game. But when I started to play Levi and I started to play how can I say try hard like I was watching videos, lives and everything. So in that time I think I was better.
Oh,
So how did
I
you get first scouted to the team?
okay.
So yeah, I was playing just with Levi in that time, and then I got top 20. And then I
Oh.
was playing with like some online friends, not my friends, because that was like my yeah. When I start just to play Levi, and I got the rank 20, I was playing with the online friends, and then they called me to play a tournament
Mm.
that was the prize pool was just like a tokens, was not money or anything else. It was just the tokens for buy some skins. And I said, okay, let's do it. It's my first time. To be honest, I didn't know anything about the scenario, about the players, but let's try it. And then I started to play, and we won the championship. Even was with Niap. This is a
Oh,
a funny history. Niap was there too to play. I mean, these championships. And then after we played the first one, I said, "Oh, I really want to do it for my life. I want to work with it. I'm gonna try to be better, and maybe gonna be a professional team, not just play for vouchers. I'm gonna play for the organizations or for the championships."
My question though, before anything else, Dan, I just want to go back because we talked about you being a player for Clash Royale. What was the draw of AOV? Why did you want to play AOV on the tons of mobile games out there? Why did you choose AOV?
Yeah, it's exactly because I saw something in the TV about AOV, and like I said before, I didn't know anything about mobile games. For
Mm.
example, I didn't know anything about League of Legends that time, or
Oh,
even
okay.
MLBB, or even MLBB or something that I didn't know about any games in that time. I just knew Free Fire and Clash Royale. And
Okay.
then
Okay.
when I saw AOV in my TV, I said, "Oh, let me try this game."
Oh,
And
okay. Interesting.
that's
Interesting.
just it.
Okay.
so
Follow up for me. Sorry, Holler. Follow up for me though about the first tournament that you had. Was it like on site where you with everybody when you joined that tournament? Was it like you see everybody also playing? Was it like that, or is it online?
No, it was online that time. It was not
Oh,
like
okay,
a
okay.
okay.
really professional championship in that time. We were
Mm,
just like playing with my brothers and try to got some vouchers and the
okay.
experience.
Okay. So you mentioned Niap. Sorry, was he on your team at the time, or was he somebody you faced against?
No. We played against in that CHOKBR.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
After we leave Alpha 7, we're going for the different things. He goes
yeah.
to Elevate, and then I come to Influence Rage.
No, sorry. I want to rewind all the way. I want to know the origin story of this friendship because this is you guys have been playing together for years, right? And you said
Yes,
that you
four
met
or
you
five
met him at the
years.
champion. Yeah. So how did you meet him again? Can you explain that?
So yeah, we started to play at LV, and then we were
Mm,
playing like a lot of community championships, and then after that we saw that maybe we are good. Let's try to play like a professional championships too.
mhm,
And we were like in that time a really high ranking, maybe top one. I don't remember, but maybe top
mm,
one
mm,
the ranking. And then we tried to play that. And a funny history too. When I played the official Arena of Valor Championship, I was not jungler as well. I
mhm.
was ADC actually.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
played as ADC because yeah, in AOV you can play ADC jungle in
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like in 2020,
Hayate Jungle.
2022, yeah,
Yeah.
2020 or 2019 was really meta play ADC jungler. So
Yeah.
I I know something about the ADC, so I decided to play ADC that time. So back to NIAP, we played a lot of championships together in the AOV, and then the AOV in Brazil like close. I don't know how to say it,
Oh.
but
Mm,
there's not championships there. So release the Wide Rift, and then after we played the Brazilian Championship in AOV, and then we won. AIC 2022 to play the World Championship that, and
mm.
then when we back, we saw that there is nothing here to play. Like
Okay.
so, let's do anything. So let's do another thing. So we're going to Wide Rift, and then we played some months there. But to be honest, Wide Rift is not my game. I really like
Mm.
I like it the game, but it's not my style because I was AOV farmer player, right? So it's
Yeah.
totally different for me. And then when I saw it's gonna release the HOK, I said, "Oh, I know something about this game, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Because I
Yeah.
have been playing AOV."
Similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah, and then we played together in Wide Rift in the professional team for some months. But when the HOK released, we said, "Oh, let's go together for this game also, because we won the last championship in AOV, so maybe we can do it again."
Mhm.
And then we started to play there in 2022. We goes to Head Kenneth to play the first championship, and then we go to KIC, and then we just keeping play together for many years because our relationship was really good, and I liked his style. He's
Yeah.
really good in, and I think he liked my style too. So, and we won a lot of championships together.
Yeah.
Was doing great in that time, so we stay play for a long time.
That's a long friendship.
Yeah.
That-
Yes.
yeah, that's a
I
very
think
long
it's
friendship.
it's a 5 or 6 years playing together.
Oh man. Okay.
Wow.
It's like a
Wow.
marriage.
That's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly, this is funny because maybe that's exactly the reason that we are not playing in this season together, because after
Mm.
playing, after playing many years together, it's really hard for the relationship because
Yeah.
for sure we
Yeah.
fight a lot of times. It's
Yeah.
for sure it's different ways to think, to play. So yeah, but we are also friends.
Yeah.
And is it okay? We just decide Alpha 7 to, oh no, it's okay, this is split. I'm gonna play with this team and you're gonna play with this team, and that's it.
Oh.
But we are also friends and talking.
Mm.
Even today we talk. We
Okay.
talk.
So when that split kind of, or when you guys were kind of ending with KIC 2025, like, were you guys just like, okay, let's look for a different org, and then you found an org first, or was it like explain exactly what happened after that fallout of that?
Yes, after
Mm.
the KIC 2025, I knew that Alpha 7 will not stay in okay for that time. And
Mhm.
then they said, okay, you guys are free, you guys can look for another teams, for another lineup. And then Yap decides to go for another lineup, for another organization. And to be honest, in that time was a really hard time for me
Of
because
course.
the KIC 2025 experience was not really easy to me. I was
Mhm. Mhm.
I was really sad about everything, about my gameplay, about our results, because in that year we lose two CHOKBRs for loops. In that time it was not
Yep.
lose, was loops in that time.
Mhm.
And then that was really hard to me because I knew that Alpha 7 was trying their best forgive everything for us. Like they were giving investments that I have never seen in CHOKBR League. They were giving a lot of boot camps for us. They were
Mhm.
giving a Chinese coach. They also giving the first import player for us to
Mhm.
play,
Mhm.
to try to be better at AWC. So when we lost, my mental was really broke. I was thinking,
Mm.
Mm.
oh, when I was in the another teams, I just want to, how can I say, to have this experience, right?
Yeah.
Just to have some boot camps, because I never had it. So I just want to have boot camps. I want a Chinese code to learn more about the game. So when they give me it and my results was not very good, I was really sad. And also in that time uh, happened some not good things in my life too. So
Mm.
yeah, everything was hard to me. And then after
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
experience in KIC 2025, and then he decides to go to another lineup, I said, okay, maybe I don't want to stay playing. Maybe it's not my time,
Wow.
because yes, was really hard that experience. And then I think, oh, maybe I'm gonna do some live streams and even what parties or contents or something like this, because in that time I just don't want to stay playing.
Thank you for opening up. I think that this is something that people don't really get to see all the time,
Mm.
right? When you're winning, obviously
Yes,
everyone's very happy for you, but when sometimes when you don't get the results, this is a tougher situation, and I do appreciate you opening up on that because that can't be easy, right? And I think that in the end, though, I always look at these things as like, okay, you either learn or you kind of win, right? And I think in
Mm.
this situation, it definitely helped you, right?
Yeah.
Because
for sure.
I would think that it gave you the strength to kind of overcome, especially because you bounced back. Let's be very honest. Shock
Yes.
BR, like it was a pretty amazing experience for you. And I remember seeing your posts when you did end up overcoming some of these demons, because you had to go through your best friend, or your friend
Mm.
in this case of
Yes,
Neop, Elevate.
my best friend.
You had
Okay.
to beat him, right? To get into the finals, to get the top two slots, right? So in a
Yes.
way, you did overcome, and I understand. I'm sorry for Neop in that way, but he's not on the podcast. But anyways, I do think that it's still a situation where, again, like, how was that experience when you had to play Elevate? You knew everything was on the line in terms of getting into EWC. How was the lower bracket finals going up against, again, your best friend and Elevate there?
Yes, to be honest, in the beginning of CHOKBR, when we made this lineup and we
Mhm.
were training, to be honest, was a disaster. When we tried to scrims against the best teams, for
Mm.
example, Loops or Los actually,
Mhm.
Los and also Elevate that time, we just got smashed every time in
Oh.
screens, also in the championship, because was a really different things because I was playing in Alpha 7 with a totally different style, right? And with a players that I played for many years. And in this team is my first experience playing with some players, right? And they were in another team, so it's different things to weigh, to like everything about the play style. So in the beginning was really hard.
Yeah.
And then everyone was thinking, even the community was thinking that, oh, Influence Rage is done. It's just elevate
Mm.
and loops, and they will go to AWC, and that's it. But even when we were losing in the screens and in the championship also, we lost for loops, for lows and influence and elevate in the first round and also in the
Mm.
second round before the playoffs. And they were thinking that, oh, it's okay, we are not good enough, but we we can improve if we just gonna work hard and we just keep like work together, you know. And then that was our mentality in that championship. We literally gave everything that we have in that time. So
Wow.
yeah, when we started the playoffs and we faced Elevate, to be honest, we were really really confident because in playoffs change everything for us and
Mhm.
change everything the competition. In the like I said in the beginning, when we played against Los and Elevate, we got smashed every game, 8
Mm.
minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes,
Wow.
Yeah.
and was just 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. The screens 3-0,
Oof.
3-0. Sunday until Saturday, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0.
Oh,
We
jeez.
can't win
Oh
any
man.
game. We can't win any game. And then that like 2 weeks that before the playoffs, we just play against Elevate screens every single day, and then we just smash them. We just smash
Oh.
them every single
Oh.
day. Exactly that, exactly like they were doing us like in the beginning was 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, just smash them. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 90 minutes, 8 minutes, we are smashing them. And then we said, oh, now we are ready. And was exactly the time that we need because now it's the playoffs. So we need it. We are ready. So when we play against them, we also joke that asking for the team, like when we are together, ah, how do you feel it's gonna be the results like
Mm.
tomorrow? It's gonna be 3-0, 4-0, 4-1, 4-2, and then everyone said 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. We are sure about it in that time because we were training really well and our relationship was really good in that time. So yeah, I feel in the beginning we were with the pressure, but in that time Elevate was with the whole pressure.
Mm. I have a question though. I want to ask because you said you guys had better training, you guys had better scrims, during the playoffs. I want something specific. Like, what happened during those times? Like, did you had different breakfast that time? Was the dinner better that time? What happened? Because it was crazy that you guys, after losing a lot of times during the previous stage, then during the playoffs, you just got better. What happened? Did you change any picks or anything that you did that time?
Yes, one thing that really changed our team in that time is because we made a change in our lineup in that time. We
Mm.
got Leffy.
Oh.
Leffy is
Mm, mm.
it's a really talent ADC in our server. He was in that
Yeah.
time top one with more than 2,000 stars, and he also was top one in the PQ.
Thousand
So I
stars.
can say that yes, and I can say he
Wow.
was playing 24 hours per day, and I
Yeah.
was there.
Wow.
When I come to the training room, he was there. When I
Mm,
go up to sleep or something like that, he was there. So he
Uh,
changed everything about our mentality in that time. That, for example, I can't see someone like playing and giving his maximum, and I cannot think that, oh, I cannot, how can I say, I cannot just sleep or I cannot just rest. I need to help him. I need to play with him. I need to do everything for him because he's giving his 1,000%,
mm,
So
wow.
yeah.
I need to do it too. So he's changed our mind in that time, and his mechanics is also incredible.
Really great. Yeah.
But not just it. Our mentality was totally different. Like I said, in the beginning, we lost our confidence because we were losing everything. And then, like I said for you guys in the beginning, I was not I was not thinking to stay playing.
Mm,
I make my decision that time. I said everyone that was talking to me to do some things or to with some offers, I just said no. I retired. I don't want to play.
mm,
But yeah, so after we made this thing and then we lost a lot of games, everyone was kind of, oh, maybe we can't beat them. Maybe it's really hard. They are better than us. But everything changed in that time because we just said, oh, that's okay. We just need to give everything. We just need to try our best. If the results come, we deserve it.
Mhm.
If just don't come, it's just like we tried our best. So the mentality was the difference one for this change.
Wow.
Oh, Lefty the goat, man.
yeah. Yep.
The
24
goat, the
hours
goat, the goat.
training.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes,
What an
was
influence.
incredible. And he also was at Alpha 7 with us sometimes. He didn't play professional games with us, but in the Invitational Season 3, 2025, in the Invitational Season
Mm,
3, he was in the bootcamp with us, and he was also in the QQ server. He was like 2,400 points or 2,500 points. He's
oof.
really
Wow.
good
Oof.
mechanics. Yes,
Wow.
really, really
Wow,
good
that's
mechanics.
really high.
Crazy.
When everyone's was like 2,100, 2,200, he was like 2,500. His mechanics
Jeez.
was really impressive in that time.
Oh, he's considered a tier 1 pro player in the world.
Oh
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, all right. So I think with Leffy, I mean, you're kind of talking about he didn't have a whole lot of the time to be on stage, right? He was ready. Obviously, he knows how to play, especially in ranked games. But that's very different than like a pro game, right? So when you see him playing potentially on the stage, is there any some worry where he might have like that anxiety, right, where he's
Mhm.
not able to perform? Would that maybe
Hmm.
affect him?
I think his mental is also very good, and
Mm,
we know we know how he thinks about the game, and we know like his reaction after the lose about everything, and we also try to help him about everything. We know when he's tilt, so we
okay.
change our way to talk
Mm,
with him. We know maybe it's not the best time to say some feedbacks to him. It's just
mhm,
time to stay like him kid, right? And after that we can talk with him. So yeah, because I have been played with him in 2023 when I was in the VKS, so I know his style, he knows my style. So yeah,
mhm.
we are also brothers, so it's
Okay.
it's really okay for me.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. All right. Speaking of brothers, though, I just want to go back to the last thing on with when you beat Elevate, you beat Niap. Was there any sort of like conversation? Was there like a haha maybe, or was there like a sorry, bro? Like what was the approach? I would have gone the haha approach, by the way.
Mm, of course you would.
to be ho- to be honest,
I
was
don't have any brothers.
to be honest was really, how can I say, was a hard relationship in that time because when they were smashing us, they were in the screens. They were saying a lot of shits for us, to be honest.
Oh.
Sorry about
No, it's
sorry
all
about
good. It's all good.
sorry about the
Yeah.
words, but
It's
they
fine.
were
It's fine.
not me, but the
Yeah.
team. They were saying a lot of bad things for us. They were giving the modes in the game for us. They were giving the message, right? They are giving everything for us in the message.
Yep.
And when they won against us in the first phase, they were spamming recall in our base a lot of times. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, in the championship, they're spamming a lot of recall for us in the first phase, in the second phase, in the screens was a was a really hard situation, and then we eliminate them. Yeah, we did the same. To be honest, we spammed recall
Of course you should.
every match. Every match we were spamming some recalls. Mainly when was the last game, and then we saw that we are at KWC, and then we just said, guys, let's spam recall, and then we just started to spam recall for them and give message and give message. So yeah, but it was just that time. We are fine now.
Okay. Okay. So, this is my favorite part about you guys, like just your region, because you guys are usually the most vocal, and I know that the passion is there because you guys go at it. The
Yeah.
trash talk is real,
Yes.
even outside, where
Yes.
it's almost like the physical level. Like I've never seen this with everybody. Everybody else is like very sad and nobody wants to, like, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but when the Brazilian teams go at it, it is aggressive. You know, this is not the first time we've seen this. So, like, walk me through this culture, I would say, of the Brazilian, like, players, I would say.
Yeah, this is exactly it. When we played how can I say, in the stage in the stage against like some Brazilian teams, we like it. We like it, the trash talks. We like it, this emotion. We like the win that guy, and then just say a lot of things for them, and then they say it for us too. It's really funny. For example, when we go to the KWC 2025 with Los, we got the same group, right?
Yeah.
We were playing the same group.
Yep.
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 If we are in a different group, for sure we are family, because
Okay.
we
Okay.
need
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we need the
Yeah, yeah.
we need the best for the CHOKBR. So if we are in the group A, we want to be the top one in the group A and goes to playoff, and then they need
Yeah.
to go to playoff because it's good for us. But when we were in the the same group, we said, "Oh, okay, it's an international championship. We don't like the trash talk international championship because it's totally different, I think. But when we played against Loops, we can trash talk in the stage. We can, because that it's a CHOKBR match for us. So we can do exactly what we like to do in the CHOKBR. So let's do it. We also teach Bobby, teach CR7 that time,
Yep.
some trash talks for him. And it was really, really funny, that match.
Yeah. Actually, the whole relationship with CR7 Bobby was hilarious because you guys would teach
Yes.
him, like, fist bumps and like how to celebrate. And you were teaching him everything outside of the game. Like I think in the game he was very comfortable, but outside and like how to
Yes.
trash talk people, I thought that was a great interaction to watch.
Yeah, it was one of the best experience in my life, in my career, because it's my first time playing with import, right? And for sure, like in that time, he don't know anything about English. Our team is not fluency also, but we are trying like everything to talk with him. He teach us some Chinese word to help him in the game, because sometimes
Okay.
we are just giving him, and he got some dives, and then he was really tilt with us, and then we said, "Oh, try to use this word, and then you need some help." And then in English, the coach tried to teach him, but he can't at that time. And then
Ah.
I asked Buping, "Do you have any Chinese word to help us?" And they said, I have this one, Chaoxing. You guys know Chaoxing? It's just like Chaoxing. Chaoxing. Yeah, Chaoxing is like help me or something like that.
Ah.
He used these words. I don't know exactly what it is because I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
Chinese, but he said when he needs some help, he will say Chaoxing, and then you guys just follow him. And then yeah, but
Okay.
was
Okay.
really incredible in that time. We gone outside to eat with him. He really liked football. So this one was a thing that we talk a lot. We are playing, and then Bobby just say, you guys know this player, and he was doing his celebration, and then we need to guess.
Oh,
And
That's
then
really
was really everything was really funny. I like him so much.
nice. So in terms of like not only some of the Chinese that you learned when you were playing with him, what other things in game did you learn from him?
Oh yeah.
About 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 playstyle, right?
Yeah.
About
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
He he didn't talk like a lot of things with us because he can't that time. But everything when he want to give some feedback for us,
Mm.
he talk with Buping, and then Buping translate for us.
Oh,
So
okay.
he said everything that how we can play fast, we can play more fast that we had, and how we can help him, how we can farm better, how we can share golds. Like he
Mm.
did a
Right.
lot of things, and we also played um, rankeds with him, and then he was trying to teach some heroes too, some how can I say some mechanics that
Okay.
we didn't know at that time. So I think he really tried to do everything for us. We know that his English was not good that time, but he's literally trying to give everything for us.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. To be
Okay.
honest, when we knew that we're gonna play with import, I was thinking that we just he's just go play with us, and he just tried to carry. I was not I was not expecting that experience that he gonna try to be our friend. He gonna try to teach
Mm.
us. I was just thinking, okay, this guy is gonna pick Yardy and then just try to carry, and that's it. Let's follow him.
Yeah.
Yeah, was my
Uh,
feeling, but yeah, it's totally different.
okay. Yeah, you definitely need to play as a team. I think that's the biggest
Yes,
takeaway, right?
yes.
All right. So now your roster, with Tempest, you, Fury, Leffy, and now Mena, that's like your starting five. Is this maybe the strongest team that you've played on with or played with? Excuse me.
To be honest, no, was not
Ooh.
the. Yes, because the expectations for this team was really low in the beginning of the
Mm.
team because everyone was a different team. And to be honest, for example, Tempest, Mina, they were not winning any championships for a long time.
Mhm.
They were not playing championships for a long time. Also, Mena, his last championship, for example, that he played international championship was with me and Niap in VKS. So
Mhm.
it's a long time, but I like it them because they are giving his 100% and their
Mm.
mentality is really good. I cannot say right now is the best thing because, for example, I feel or Alpha 7 in trainings or also some stage games we are doing well in some games or level, and also VKS is the best tournament performance that we have in our region. We
Mhm.
got a top 3 AWC sometime. We got
Mhm.
top 3 invitational. So in that time was really good for our region. But I hope this thing can be.
Okay. Okay. But do you consider yourself stronger than Los Ellis?
Los is the topping right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And yes, they won 3 CHOKBR in a row, so I need to respect it. But,
Mhm.
but I think now when we played against them in practice, because now in Brazil we just have lost to training, to be honest. So we
Okay.
scrimmaged against them
Oh.
every single day, 3 blocks per day. So we just scrimmaged
Ooh.
again. So I think we are doing well.
Mm.
We are how can I say, we are improving,
Mhm.
Okay.
but I don't know if we are better than Los. But I hope we can.
Oh, I want an honest answer though. Are you are you winning games against them though? At least on your
No, no,
practice
no.
games.
We
Okay.
are.
So you're better than
Today,
them.
today we're.
Sorry,
I think
sorry, sorry.
right right now I think is really 50-50. So
Okay.
for example,
Okay.
Oh,
today
good.
today we won against them the blocks.
Okay.
But yesterday we lose, so it's kind of
Okay.
50-50.
Okay.
I have a question. How will you compare CHOKBR to global regions like MKL,
Oh,
PKL, IKL,
there you
or
go.
KML?
To be honest, compared to MKL is quite far because I
Mm.
feel mainly the top three, Aurora, GK, and Nova, it's really strong, and we need to learn with them, and we watch their games every day, every day. When we started the MKL, we started every game for them to learn something
Mm.
about EKL and PKL. They are also very good, but I think is not is not that, how can I say? I think we can play against them. We can play
Mm.
against them. For
Mm.
example, against BTR, we know it's a really good team and they made a lot of change in their roster, right?
Yeah.
But I think we also can play against them. For example, when we were playing in Alpha 7 against BTR, we won against them in the AWC and then we lost to in KIC. So
Yep.
I think it's quite even, or maybe 60-40 for them
Mm.
was okay. And against PKL, I think Boom and Blacklist is also a really good level, but I also think we can play against them.
Mm.
So whenever we have a guest on, we always ask like where the rankings are in terms of like league, right?
Mm, mm.
Generally, most people will put CHOKBR towards the bottom, right? Little
Oh.
disrespectful, I understand. And but
No, no.
like where do you see if you had to rank, like let's go with like MKL, PKL, IKL, KML, and then CHOKBR, those five, like how would you order that?
First of all, right now I don't think CHOKBR it's a really strong region. We change a
Mm.
lot. We change a lot because the way that the championships is here is not very good, and there is not a lot of players that want to be a professional here. I
Mm.
mean, for example, our pick ranking, the top ranking, 70% is Chinese players,
Oh,
and
Oh.
wow.
yes, and then we try to play it with them. We try to play with them in the screens or something like that, but the communication is not very good for us when we
Mm.
try to
Yeah,
to
yeah.
play with them.
Mm.
So we cannot like import them or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Mm.
there's a lot of Chinese players here that is really good. But for example, one thing that made the CHOKBR weak, in my opinion, right now, it's because when the CHOKBR just finish and the team cannot goes to the KWC or cannot qualify to the international championship, they just leave the organizations and the
Oh.
lineups just disband. I think in Asia is totally different, right? Because for example, I am the QQ group, no, in the WeChat group that have a lot of screens in Asian server,
Mm.
and then for example in Indonesia, the teams that goes to the KWC, it's gonna be Dominator,
Mm.
BTR, and where's the last one? I don't remember.
OG.
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 Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's OG. But for example, 1 week after the AKL finish, RQ, for example, they were screaming.
Mm.
F-
Yeah.
They they never stop. They are
Mhm.
Yeah.
playing every day. They are playing every day, and the organizations don't leave. They keep giving support for the teams. They keep importing. They keep everything. So for us, it's quite hard. For example, after the CHOKBR finish, we stay without training for like around 1 month or something like that because we don't have anything to practice. Just lose.
Mm.
So it's quite hard for us. So I think this need to change for CHOKBR be strong again.
Mm.
Okay, that's tough.
Yeah. Interesting. But still, is it possible to get a ranking of the five? I mean,
Yes,
CHOKBR
for sure,
aside,
for sure, for sure,
yeah.
for
What do you
sure, for
think
sure,
about?
for
Yeah.
sure. I think the top one is MKL for sure, for sure. Top two, I can say EKL because they are porting a lot. I think, for example, PKL. when we watch, they have some Chineses there that for sure will grow their league. I think they will be better with that Chinese, but I think AKL, there's a lot of imports. I think more than PKL, to be honest. For example, I think Blacklist and Boom, they are really, really strong.
Yeah.
But in KL, I think BTR is strong, OG is strong, Dominator is also really strong. RRQ is a really good team. So I think in AKL, there is like 5 or 6 teams that can be really strong. In PKL, I think it's 3, 4 maybe. So I think AKL it's better, but not a really big difference, you know? So it's AKL, MKL, AKL, PKL, and then to be honest, I feel we are better than how is
KML.
the name of
KML?
KML.
yeah, KML. I think we are better than KML, to be honest.
Ooh, there
I
you
think
go.
I think they are also like us, to be honest. They have Virtus Pro right now.
Yeah.
That it's a really strong team. They also have Nanshin. It's a really strong team.
Yeah.
But
No one
I
else.
think they are I think they are
Yeah.
different than the others, you know. And here in Brazil, in this time, I think we had 4 teams that can qualified to the KWC. Was Los, Inf, and Elevate. Elevate was a great team, and
Yeah.
also Giga Fox. Giga Fox was a team that was playing with 5 Chinese, that play in the PQ. They are a PQ Chinese, and then they got a team, and then they were playing the championship. So I feel that 4 teams can be good.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So going to the KWC though, the KPL teams. Okay, let's not even talk about them. We're not gonna spend any time. But
Quite
seeing
hard.
as seeing as that you have some experience with AOV, and you know that some of the AOV teams will be joining, how do you think that they will do at this KWC? Do they have a chance? Is it something that we need to be? You know what I mean? Like what are your thoughts on that?
Or what's better, where do you want to place them on the ranking? The AOV teams, like the whole AOV teams. Are they on the last part, or where do you want to put them?
I think in the last part,
Ah, okay.
because
Oh.
I
Number
feel
6.
yes, I feel HOK and Hawk is similar, some champions, but the style is totally different, in my opinion. When I was playing AOV, it's a long time that I didn't play, but I feel it's totally different. But for example, I know Buriram, it's a team in AOV that they're gonna play, I think, with the main lineup that qualified. The others I don't know. I think they can be good.
Yeah.
Mainly with the champions in AOV like Florentino, Annette, Lorion, these champions. They will 100% play better than us with this champion, I feel. But I also feel the macro is totally different. The it's okay. The Hawk and it's okay. So yeah, I think they are not they cannot, for example, be MKL or something like that.
Okay. Okay. But there's also a region we haven't talked about. No disrespect to India, but does India have a chance even like do you think they compete with any of the teams or do they have a chance with the AOV teams? Like what are your thoughts on that?
To be honest, I watched the India Championship. I was watching it,
Yeah.
and they played with some imports. There was 2 import junglers, Kong and another one. To be honest, I don't remember the nickname.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they are in the beginning of the game. I think
Yeah.
it's not gonna be easy for them, to be honest, because there are other things. There's a lot of, I think, more experience. I think is totally different for us, but I think they can be good in the future. But right now, I think they will need to learn.
Experience more, of course.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
experience. And they also are playing what's the name? The Asian Games, right? Or
Yeah.
no?
They did. They did.
Yeah,
Some
they
players
did.
they didn't do
yeah,
well.
some players are playing so this is a really good experience for them because they are playing, for example, the best Indonesia players, the best PKL players. So it's a really good experience for them.
Okay. In terms of the KWC, though, as a jungler yourself, are there other players that you just don't like playing against? Like they get the better of you, they steal your camps. Like, are there any of those type of people?
To be honest, I like it to play against junglers that is better than me because I like it
Oh,
to learn
Okay.
to learn
improving.
with them.
Yeah.
And yes, and to be honest, I know which junglers is better than me. So, for example, Zankyo, I know he's really, really insane. And
Yeah.
then when we were playing against them, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna learn with him. I know I can play with him. It's not gonna be, how can I say? It's not gonna be a smash. I can play with him, but I know it's really hard. I'm gonna try my best, and I also gonna learn with him. So yeah, to be honest, I really like it to play against the Malaysian junglers, the Chinese junglers, also some Indonesian is really good. The PKL jungler is really good. Just Carl, they
Yeah.
are pretty good too. So yeah, b- being jungler in this game is really funny because I feel in the teams, the junglers normally is the best players, that the regions that just import junglers.
Yeah.
I feel that
Yeah.
when we play it against, for example, when we play against Aurora, their jungler is a Chinese. When we play against BTR, their jungler is a Malaysian. So yeah, they like it to import junglers, and so it's really funny and hard to play. The ADC is also is really hard to play. The imports, for example, the Dominator one when we were watching, he's crazy. His level is really really crazy.
Okay.
I am excited to play against them.
Ooh.
Awesome. Yeah. I will assume that your budding relationship with Zancu from the last EWC will continue on. There was a lot of good memes that came out of that one.
Yeah.
So I do expect
Yes,
that. So
yes,
great.
yes. I like him. I like him.
All right. Okay. So now just a more generic question for people that are trying to get into to become a jungler like yourself. Do you have any sort of tips to kind of help them get better?
So as a jungler, I need to say that I just like to farm. I don't like to do like anything disnecessary to the map. I don't like to play for kills. I just like, for example, if I can just like flip a kill like 50-50, maybe I can get this kill, maybe I can't, and I can just get like my buffs and invade the enemy like 100%. I prefer just invade because I like is my style. I like it to play for gold. I like it. I like it. So for for people that want to play jungle, I will give it. For you just need to think about your farm, about to farm the waves, about to share gold. This is really important in the high level. Share gold, I think,
Yeah.
is the
It
best
is.
concept about everything. In KPL, we saw that they are just in sharing gold,
Everything.
Yeah.
waves, share jungle. So
No
yeah,
kills.
I like it. This is
No.
yeah, no kills. Yeah,
Yeah.
just play for gold. And mainly when we play peak or normal ranked, if you just play like it, you just gonna win like 17% the games. So yeah,
Ooh. Okay.
play for farm.
I have a question though, because we have the AOV heroes here right now. My first
Yes.
question, among the three of them, who's your favorite? My second question, if you're gonna suggest something to players on who they need to play or master so that they can get points for peak, for ranked, who do
Oh,
you think is the
sure.
best one from those three?
Florentino. I like it, Florentino a lot. I played with him
There you go.
in the AOV,
Yeah.
and to be honest, I think he's better at top lane than jungler.
Yeah.
But I also like it to play with him jungler. I I have like 70 matches with him
Mm.
after
What's
his
lot?
release.
Ooh.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm trying to play with him like every time because I like it and I feel he's really strong. To be honest, he's really different than I was playing the AOV one. Like
Mm.
his healing is really low, and
Mm.
AOV his healing is like impossible to play against. To be honest, but
Okay.
his damage is higher. I feel his damage is
Okay.
higher. So I think if you want to try Florentino, is the best one. But the others is also really great. For example, Lorion.
Yeah.
My mid laner is playing with Lorion many
Okay.
matches. He like it, and Annette for the disengage. Her ultimate is totally
So
different.
strong.
So strong.
That
So strong.
that yes, in AOV a net was not like that. And then when I saw a net, I said, "What is this? I know this champion, but this this skills is totally different."
Okay.
So yeah, Hair's ultimate is really annoying and counter against assassins really hard to play. I tried to play Jing against Hair really hard. For example, Zhang everything is really hard
Yeah,
in gaze against
yeah.
Hair. So yeah, if you are support and want to try a net, he's really good too.
Okay.
Or even mid lane, I don't know.
You
Yeah,
can try
depends
all
on
of
the
them.
meta.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Danny, question for you. What do you think about HOK in Brazil? Not in esports, but in Brazil.
I think it's okay in Brazil is doing well. I think there's a lot of people that, for example, don't want the championships and don't know about the esports, but they like it to play. It's okay.
Mm.
And the events in Brazil is also really good. So I think they are doing well. There's a lot of like normal people that we saw in the social media that they were playing, but for sure they don't know anything about championships. They don't know about CHOKBR. So but they like it the game. So yeah, I think is to be honest, is doing great.
Yeah. I want a follow-up question on that though. On normal days, when you walk around, you see somebody holding their phone. Do you sometimes see players, HOK players nowadays in Brazil?
To be honest, I saw, but it's not. For example, how can I say? It's okay. It's not the most hyped game in Brazil.
Mm.
For example, probably they're gonna play if it's mobile. Probably they're gonna play Free Fire or
Mm.
something like that. But I think there's a lot of people that, for example, I feel there's more players than It's okay than in Brazil than MLB than Wide Rift or also MLBB. I
Okay.
don't know exactly the numbers, but I feel they like it to play It's okay.
It's good, yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. Yeah,
Interesting. Any other questions, guys?
I'm
I'm
good.
good.
Okay. All right. So we're getting towards the end. Any sort of shout out to your fans, your sponsor, your team, anybody that you'd like to kind of get out there for, Danny?
Yes, I just want to say thank you for you guys for the invite and for the team for my team. I just want to say we are doing a great job and we need to stay working hard and keeping playing together and we're gonna be good in the KWC I hope and we're also gonna do a boot camp so I'm excited for it. It's my first time doing boot camp with these guys, so yeah, we are excited. And for my fans, please support me in KWC. I know I am not doing a lot of content in this time because was really hard. The CHOKBR was not a easy situation for us, for our team, but we did it, so it's okay. So thank you very much, guys, and support me. And that's it. I love you.
I I have a last request though. There are a lot of Filipino fans ever since they saw you last time that you were here. So I want
Oh.
can you please give them a shout out for your Filipino fans because they loved your personality when you were here.
For sure, for sure. I love the Filipino fans too. The international fans, they give me a lot of support. They give me a lot of messages. So I just want to say thank you. When I saw my Instagram, then I saw a lot of messages in English. I said, "What is this? What?" Like I have some international fans. This is really great for me. I am really happy for it, and I love you guys. And I hope I can do some content for you guys in maybe in English or lives in TikTok because it's better for the international fans. I don't know, but yeah, I I'm really grateful that you guys like my personality, and I'm gonna try to do better every time. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Danny. And I think the Filipino
Thank you.
fan, Dash was trying to, put on the side or whatever, but he's actually the Filipino fan. Okay.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
have
true. That's
others
true.
as
That's
well,
me.
but it's
That's me.
Thank
Dash,
you.
Dash is
Thank
definitely
you.
high on that list. But you have international fans throughout. I definitely am a fan here. I want to see you guys really succeed. So all the best at the EWC, and I hope to see you there. And just again, just kill it, man. I think that you have a great chance with this team. So all the best for you. Thank you so much, everyone else. We'll be signing out.